I feel like at Westwood Dental, we try to do our best at making families and individuals feel welcomed and at home. We treat our patients like family. I feel like that's a common theme here throughout all the providers. We try to really welcome and place the individual, the patient, and their families like first. I feel like that's kind of our focus, to making sure that you have a great experience. I feel like in dentistry, there is a lot of customer service, believe it or not. I feel like we're always trying to make sure that patients are feeling welcome, they're feeling at ease, they're feeling comfortable, because it is a high stress environment. I feel like sometimes individuals are extremely anxious, and so I feel like we're always asking them questions like how they're feeling, if they're feeling any pain, if they're scared, if they're anxious in the moment. And I feel like we're always listening to them, always welcoming them. Afterwards, we're always checking in on them. I have patients that come in for their cleanings and their recalls, and we're going and asking them just about their their lives, how their day's going, how their family's been. And I try to always remember things about patients, little things and little details, and then I go back and then I follow up and see. I try to treat them as like they're my family and friends. And I feel like that's what they're going to get when they come here. I always tell patients when they leave here, if they have any questions when they get home or they have any concerns, feel free to call. If they ever have questions for me, I'll happily hop on the phone with them. I'll or they come in and talk to me about anything they have. And I feel like that's an important aspect here. And I feel like a lot of the dentists here, we all try to strive for that. We always try to make sure that everybody is welcomed and cared for properly. We're treating individuals and families. And so a lot of times I try to remember that if you take an individual, that individual is tied to a family somewhere, and then that family is tied to a community. So I'm always trying to remember that and to apply that in my care. And I feel like a lot of us here do that. A lot of our patients have been with us for many years, and they continue to do so. And I feel like once they get here, they're always referring their friends. And I always hear all the time, I referred my neighbor or an aunt or grandma here. And so once they realize the care they're going to get here, they're eager to go share it with other people and other individuals. And I think that's just because of our common theme here, our common care that we provide, and just the values that we carry over.